Welcome to Parapausal Podcast.
Hi, and welcome to Parapausal Podcast Presents. Today we have Isaac Stewart again, and we've got Janet, my co-host, as always. So, Isaac, we're all going to kind of talk about acting and, kind of what how he got into acting and what that kind of entails as being an actor. Because as he had stated on his Facebook a while back, a lot of people think it's easy to be an actor, but he does a lot more than just the acting part of it. So,
Right.
first and foremost, how did you get into acting? Going from military wrestling, how did this progress to your first movie?
Um, it's it was actually it started out acting as a kid, but not in movies. I was very young when I got into haunt acting, and that's where you're a scare actor for like a haunted house or a haunted
Mm-hmm.
trail.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, but 8 years ago, I started doing actual films, and what got me into it is I've always loved doing movies and everything like that. But when you're a wrestler, you have to be an actor too because you got to play a character,
Yeah.
and you got to stand in front of hundreds of thousands of people sometimes,
Yeah.
and put on a show and learn how to be that character and talk a certain way and do certain things. But like you said about acting being easy, I used to be one of those people that thought that,
Mm.
and it wasn't until I was in an actual movie, my first movie, Body Count, which was Queen Malvolia, the Queen of Screams body count, because there's a few different body counts out there, and
Okay.
you're in front of the camera, but number one rule everyone knows in acting, the camera don't exist.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta play the part. It's like it's supposed to be real. That was kind of a hard adjustment for me because in wrestling or anything like that, you got to look directly at the camera and talk directly to the people.
Mm-hmm.
So in movies, you don't the camera don't exist,
Yeah.
and you got to there's take after take. You could do the same line 100 times, and they still might have to reshoot it. You have to
Oh my
do
God.
certain stunts that sometimes don't go according to plan, and you got to reshoot it. And
Mm.
my hat's off to anybody that can stand there and perform that kind of art and nail it time after time after time. And it's just, it's an amazing feeling, but that's how I got into it. It's through wrestling. And I met Linda Blair when I come to California. I actually lived with her.
Mm-hmm.
And I started meeting independent industry film workers, and we formed a connection. And then I was in Body Count. I did really well for my first film, and I got to meet a lot of other amazing producers and stuff from there.
Okay.
I'm going to hold you there because curious minds want to know what was your wrestling name?
What was my wrestling name?
Mhm.
The Dirty Dog, Isaac
Yeah.
the Dirty Dog Stewart.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Just, did not know that. And
Yeah.
our audience, I'm
Yeah.
sure, would be like to look you up.
Right. I'd be honored, like I say, that was a character that I still say I am sometimes today.
Nothing wrong with that. That's a
Exactly.
that's a very interesting field to be in.
Right.
Hmm.
Right. That's very body demanding, and
Right.
it's not easy to be a wrestler either because you train 365 days a year. There's no off season with wrestling,
Right.
and sometimes you go out and have two or three matches in a week, and a
Mm.
15-minute match sometimes can equal the body devastation of a car wreck.
Right.
Oh my
Right.
Yeah.
gosh.
So
Yeah.
what how what is the way I want to ask this? How big did you get into the wrestling? Sorry, I know this is about acting, but that's
Right.
acting too, and I'm
It
curious.
is. It is. Actually, I was in wrestling for over 22 years.
Oh
So
wow.
I've wrestled for a bunch of promotions, but the biggest I ever got, we actually uh made it to ECW, which is a big company
Yeah,
that WWE ended up
right,
buying.
Yeah.
So
right. That
I
was
did
what I
do
was wondering. That's
right,
cool.
yeah. So the biggest I got, but my last match was with one of WWE superstars, Kane, which is also Glenn
Oh
Jacobs.
wow. Oh
Super
wow.
great guy. Super
I
great
I can
guy.
tell. I can
Yeah,
tell. He's
he's a
really
really
cool.
good guy. Yeah,
Awesome.
he'll probably kill me for saying this, but he's a sweetheart.
No, I can feel that from him when I've seen him. I can feel that. So that's
Yeah.
cool. Thank you. Thank you for clearing that up for me.
Oh, my pleasure. My pleasure.
You are from Georgia, correct?
No, no,
Oh,
South Carolina.
South Carolina. Okay. I thought
Yeah.
Mhm.
for some reason I thought Georgia. Uh,
Close. We were side by side.
yeah.
Yeah.
So why did you decide that you were gonna move to California to begin with?
Well, I fell in love. That's how it always starts.
Okay.
And my ex-wife, which is a great woman, she's from California originally.
Okay.
Well, she's from Hawaii, but she lived in California for a long time.
Hmm.
And her mother originally got sick,
Oh.
and she had to move out here when we first got together from South Carolina. And after I won custody of my son in a court battle, I moved out here with her. It was almost 9 years ago now.
Okay. All
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
So at what point when did you was that between her, is that when you moved in with Linda Blair? How'd you end up
Mhm.
with Linda?
Yeah.
So,
Good
Kayla
question.
actually, Kayla actually worked with her company called Linda Blair World Heart Foundation. And what she does
Oh.
is she rescues stray dogs, a lot of pit bulls, and she fosters them and takes care of them and tries to get them adopted.
Oh,
Nice. I
that's
Yeah,
love that.
nice.
I
So
yeah,
you
got
it
two
guys
was just
became
babies
super.
myself.
friends. Oh,
Yeah,
that's
Yeah.
nice.
That's near and
Yeah.
dear to my heart. I got two beautiful
yeah.
pits.
Yeah.
I love pits.
Me too.
We had a pit. He unfortunately passed away a couple years ago.
Oh,
Oh.
Uh,
honey. I'm sorry.
but I've got a 20-year-old Chihuahua still.
That's quite the story too. I've heard this story.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Really
yeah.
Oh,
close to.
He was actually with me in the military. He was a bomb
Yeah.
sniffing dog.
oh.
Matter of
Yeah.
fact, hold on, Boo Boo.
Oh, there
Oh,
he is.
hi,
Oh, he's so cute. Cute
He's
little
Bobby.
old man.
adorable. He's my
Aw.
baby. I love him so
Yeah.
much. Yeah,
Yeah.
I've got a
Yeah.
badge and everything with him. He can go anywhere I go. It even
Good.
says on my badge. It says on my badge, must not remove animal from handler.
Yeah. Good.
So that's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So yeah,
That's
that's
Okay.
awesome.
so he's a little hero.
Awesome. So are
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Don't you ever forget that. Thank you.
He's actually in NQ. He's actually in a movie. It's a TV series. It's called Metal Earth, and it's an animated series, and it's with Looney Dingo. He's the writer and director and all that,
Hmm.
and I play an animated beaver, the voice of an animated beaver,
Hmm.
named Clayton Fumple.
Well, hey there, humans. It's your favorite cybernetic beaver, Clayton Fumpleton. We damn well appreciate your support for Metal Earth. If you can donate or grab a perk, you'd help us forge this metal masterpiece.
And when he heard the story of Boo Boo
Mhm.
and he met Boo Boo in person, he loved him. He said he's not a yappy Chihuahua.
Mhm.
He don't
Hmm.
bark. He's well, because he's trained.
Mhm.
He could do anything. If you snap and point, he'll go to where you point. Uh, but he fell in love with Boo Boo, and he said we got to make him a character. So we made him a character, And I said, the only way I'll let you use rights to Boo Boo, which he gave me the rights to the character. I own the
Yeah.
rights.
Oh.
But I said, is my buddy Steve Hansen, which is an actor and stuntman,
Right.
can be the voice of
Ah,
Boo Boo.
that's
That's
And
awesome.
awesome.
Steve Hansen's been in a few movies with me, and I've been in a few movies with him.
Mhm.
Mhm.
And he's just 7 foot tall. He's got this scruffy, mean like voice. Well, no, it ain't mean. It's like really intimidating,
Growly.
Gruff.
growly, real
Yeah.
growly. So when you
Yeah.
see this tiny chihuahua with that big voice impacted in his persona, it is so cute.
Oh my gosh, that is
Love it.
hilarious. How
Oh, now we're
Yeah,
gonna
fun.
have to look that up. What's it
Yeah,
called again?
yeah.
definitely.
It's called Metal Earth, and
Mhm.
Okay.
it's spelled METLERTH. Yeah,
Great.
he's
Oh,
actually in the show. He's actually my lieutenant.
How
that's so
fun.
cute.
How
Yeah,
fun.
My
yeah, it's
goodness.
awesome. You know,
So,
and I would like to personally thank Dingo for having my baby boy, uh, you know, in one of his productions. And
oh,
actually, I said that I own the rights to Boo Boo character. We actually let my daughter Kiara own the rights to the character,
oh, that's cute.
Oh,
so she actually owns the
oh,
Boo Boo character.
Right.
that's so cute.
That is
Yeah,
adorable. So, okay, so your first movie is done and you had to do stunts in that one, correct?
correct,
Yeah,
correct.
which you were okay with because the
Hmm.
stunt you'd already done plenty of stunts
Oh yeah,
and all that.
definitely.
So what was
Yeah,
your next movie? You got okay, so you got your connections kind of
right.
through your first movie. What was your next movie that if you can think of it?
Uh, Forgive me. I've been in 18 films now, and I
It's
can't
okay.
remember.
It's all right.
That's
I
what we're
can't
here
remember.
for.
Yeah, I can't remember what the actual next one was. Oh man, that's a good question. I
Well,
love the question. I feel
well,
bad that I can't answer that
it's
correctly
okay.
because
Was it a horror movie though? Because
it
you're
was
basically
it,
at
it,
this
it was
point. Okay,
yeah.
at this point, you just done like mostly horror movies.
Oh yeah, 90%. Well, at this point until now, it's been on 100% horror movies.
Oh, okay.
So, or horror
Okay.
comedy. I was in a horror comedy too.
Yeah.
Uh, Called Bot School with James Balsamo. I played a
Okay.
mutated vampire.
Cool.
I can't remember my character's name, but I can remember it took me hours to get that latex they put on me off.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah,
How
Mm.
fun though to be a
yeah. It was
vampire.
super. And everybody knows special effects artists Joe Castro and Tom Devlin. Well,
Okay.
Joe Castro, which is one of the greatest special effects artists ever
Hmm.
in any industry, he's the one that did my face for Robot Dracula.
Mhm. Okay. How many hours did you have to sit in that chair?
I want to say two.
Oh,
Okay.
Uh,
that's okay.
it could have been more. I I can't remember.
Hmm.
Uh, I've got I've got a bad memory, and it's terrible because
It's okay.
I remember the longest I ever sat in a makeup chair was 8 hours,
Right.
Mm.
and
Yeah.
and that was on a movie called Carnivore,
Oh, okay.
Oh,
where
okay.
where I was uh badly wounded and decomposed and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
So it was pretty rough.
Yeah.
Golly.
Yeah. I've
Yeah.
heard that's why I asked that question because I know being in that chair can take some time.
And
So,
that's a job in itself.
right.
Exactly.
It, if you're there for 8 hours, you feel like you've done work before you even went on camera.
Yeah.
Right. Right.
Yeah,
That's
So those days must
insane.
be very, very long.
very. And in movie, and another reason I say they're not easy, sometimes you shoot 16 hours in a day. And sometimes after shooting that long, the director, writer, producer, or whatever could have a different vision and be like, 3 o'clock in the morning, wake up. Hey, we got a new location. We got to shoot this shot right now.
Right.
And you got to wake up and get straight into character.
Wow.
And that's not including those 16 hours isn't including in the chair, is it?
No,
Exactly.
that's actual filming. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So playing a zombie would be really easy for you.
Yeah. That would be pretty good. I was actually in one season of The Walking Dead.
Right.
Mhm.
I played a what they call a whisperer, and
Oh,
since
yeah.
it's already been released and all, I was the first whisperer introduced. I was
Oh,
the one
awesome.
I was the one that killed Tom Paine,
Oh,
Jesus.
that's right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. Because I've
Well,
been in
nobody
Oh, that
likes
one
you
made me
then.
cry.
God.
Yeah.
I cried with that one. I did. I really did.
Believe it or not,
No.
Jesus was one of my favorite characters.
Mhm.
I wasn't a Rick Grimes fan or even a Daryl, even though I love Daryl. I always liked the underdogs like Jesus and Father Gabriel,
Mhm.
and Shiva the tiger was my favorite.
Oh, I know.
And that was my hardest death,
Yeah.
watching her die.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I,
no. When Maggie's
I,
dad died, that was a tearjerker for me because I
yeah.
loved his character.
Oh, you
Okay,
talking
well,
about
hold
Glenn?
on, guys. Cut.
Sorry.
We may not have anybody that's watched the entire show or is caught up on that,
You're
so
true. That's
Oh,
we
true.
don't want to give
yeah.
spoilers on
Oh,
anything, okay?
You're
sorry,
right.
girlfriend,
I
but
just
damn.
I just want to say I would love to sit there and talk about it, but yeah, there's
Yeah.
still some people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Smart.
mean, heck, it took me forever just to get into Stranger Things and get caught up
Uh,
enough so I could
Oh,
yeah.
watch the
really?
last
Yeah.
season.
Oh,
Yeah.
just like Johnny didn't start watching The Walking Dead until like a year ago, 2 years ago. I
Oh
had
wow.
already watched all of it.
Yeah,
Right,
me
And
too.
I'm like,
exactly.
no,
So,
oh yeah, let's watch it.
Yeah, I was a deadhead. I
Yeah.
was a deadhead.
nice.
Yeah.
That is
I
so
used
cool.
Yeah, I used to read the comic books. So when they reached out to me to play this
Oh,
character, I was like, yeah, definitely.
Oh yeah,
wow. That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
have
Okay,
fun.
so
So
let's get off of The Walking Dead. Hang
Yeah.
on, let me get
Well,
off
just
camera.
just no spoilers on that. We'd love to hear
right.
what characters you played on it and stuff. That's
Right.
great, but I just don't want just in case, somebody watches this that hasn't seen any of
Right.
it and they're like, "What
Right.
the heck are you guys talking about?"
Thank you. Thank you
All
Yeah,
right.
for
Yeah.
you're
catching
right.
us.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Thank you.
You're
Uh
very
Dad, Jenny,
welcome,
no
my dear.
cookie. Dang it.
That's what I'm here for, to wrangle you
well,
guys in.
I guess the reason I was so open about it and wanting to talk about it is because it's kind of old now, and
Yeah.
I figure everybody's unseen it. But you're right, there probably is somebody out there that hasn't.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
because like I
Yeah,
said, my husband just caught up with it, all of it.
wow.
Literally
Exactly.
just.
And now you got all the offshoots and stuff, and we won't even get into any of that, but
Oh
so
Oh, no,
my,
no, no, no,
my.
no.
so that was
Mm-mm.
cool that you played that character.
That is
Yeah,
so cool.
So
yeah.
I'm a
how
dead fiend. I love
yeah.
that show. I
Oh
really
yeah.
am.
Me too. Me
Oh my God.
too. But
We're horror movie people if you can't tell.
right.
However,
Right.
you're not going to be doing just horror movie. Now, we kind of touched base on it a little bit in your last interview, but you are actually, and we're not going to go any further, but you're going to be able to do a romantic.
Romantic movie. It is going to be
Yeah.
awesome. That is another film. I won't release his name at this moment because it's not in production. But another film director come to me and he asked me, and he's one of my good buddies, but he asked me, he says, "What would you think about doing a romantic movie?" I said, "That is my dream. I want to be in a romantic comedy, although this one's going to be a drama
Mhm.
romance, but it's going to be a romance."
For
So I'm,
you.
No, isn't that
yeah,
great? And
That
how
is
long,
yeah.
amazing.
just doing movies and stuff, how long would you say that you were in this? You've been in just as acting in movies. Uh, 10 years, 20 years?
8 years. 8
8
years.
years. 8 years.
8 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
So just a little bit of push for people that want to become an actor.
Mhm.
He's done 8 years of horror movies, and he's
Right.
finally just now going to be able to do something that he loves. So don't give up hope.
Yeah.
There's always that chance that you may run across somebody that says, "Hey, I mean, he basically said this part was going to be perfect for you, correct?"
Right. Correct.
Yeah.
It's
So
Love that.
I can give you a little bit about it. I can't give you much.
no,
Uh,
don't.
it's about
No
a wounded.
spoilers.
No spoilers. It's about a wounded warrior coming home and trying to make peace with his past.
Yeah.
Oh,
And he meets a therapist, and the
aw.
movie takes off from there.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which he will be great in because for everybody that doesn't know, he was in the military.
Mhm.
He did go through a lot
Mm.
in the military,
I
and
did.
this is going to be like a perfect. I think, and along with everybody that the person that hired you,
Right.
that this is going to be perfect for you because you will know. What
Yes.
it's like going through all that trauma and then coming back home and trying to
Right.
live a normal life.
Right.
Yeah.
And
That's a
thank you
hard
for your
thing.
service, love.
Oh, you're so
Yeah,
welcome, honey. I appreciate it. I love y'all, and people like y'all are the reason I can sleep at night knowing that I had to do certain things.
that's right.
You're
That's
right.
right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we
Yeah.
appreciate you for
And we
that.
love you.
I
Um,
appreciate y'all as well.
is there any other questions that you have for Janet, that you could think of?
No,
If
as we were talking, I asked what I wanted to know when I wanted to
okay,
know it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Isaac, is there anything that you'd like to say that maybe
Oh,
you
actually,
thought?
I do have a question.
Oh, okay.
What
Okay.
was your favorite movie to be in?
Bikers versus werewolves.
There
That
you
was
go.
that was my heart.
Is
Michael Mahal, rest in peace. God, he was like a brother to me. He was a film
oh,
mentor to yeah, he was a film mentor to me. He lost his life a year ago, and
sorry.
it's been really hard on me. But I still, we was in one of his last films was Bikers versus Werewolves, and
Mhm.
I'm just so honored to be a part of that.
That is
Oh,
amazing. Is that
oh.
movie
Yeah.
out yet? I haven't had a chance to
It,
look for it.
it, you can look up the trailer on YouTube,
Okay.
but the movie don't come out itself until June of this year.
Okay.
Mhm.
It's
All
been
right.
in post production for about a year now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, that's
Awesome.
Yeah.
a question that I have. Let's say that for some reason you've done a movie, it's in post, it's been a year, and somebody comes in and says, "Hey, you know what? Maybe we need to reshoot this scene just so that we can get it
Hmm.
right in post." Have you ever had to deal with something like that?
Yes. Yes. With Clown Motel 3.
Okay.
Yes. Clown Motel 3 was years in the making.
Okay.
Years in the making. Uh,
Wow.
Joseph Kelly, brilliant mind, brilliant writer, director, and actor. But Clown Motel 3, if you look at the time space between Clown Motel 1 and 2 to Clown Motel 3, you'll see what I
Mhm.
mean. It was a few years in the making. We had to actually, they call reshoots. We've had to reshoot, re-edit, do all that stuff. And we had to go back and refilm sometimes.
Oh my gosh. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
basically you're told, "Hey, that's a wrap and it's going to go to post." And then a year later they call you back and be like, "Hey, can we
We
reshoot that?"
we need a reshot or we need a pickup shot.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Mm.
So yeah,
Oh,
movie's never over until it's out of post.
okay. Yeah,
Well,
That's
yeah.
when the magic happens in post.
that's
So I
awesome.
understand reshoot. What's a
Mm.
what's the other one you said?
Oh, pickup
Pickup
shots.
scene.
Pickup
Yeah.
Pickup.
shots.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
where the
We all
it's
got
where
it
they
at the same time.
right. It's where they actually have to put you in a different spot of the movie where they'll have to film it like right then, right there. Uh,
Okay.
okay, we already did this, but we got to have you do it right here because this is your pickup shot. We're gonna see what works in what order.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah. Because,
yeah,
I have no idea. So,
Yeah,
yeah,
definitely.
cool.
I'm glad I could straighten that out for you. I'm sorry my mind went blank.
Oh no, please.
Ours all did. We went on to another,
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
okay.
yeah,
We're used to it.
right. We're
It's
all
yeah.
in the
old.
name.
You know, honestly, I am getting so old that, my body has been in a pretty bad space for a while now, and a lot of people don't know. 2026 is the year I have to give up stunts, uh,
Yeah.
Mm,
so I can literally walk, because my
right.
body's been damaged that bad.
Right.
So after this year, I may be in a few horror movies, or even action movies, but it's going to be mainly TV shows and romance.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, that's
Yeah,
good. Yeah.
yeah,
Awesome. Taking care of you is more important than anything else is.
Right.
right,
Well, being
right,
able to walk is what's most
yeah,
important.
Right?
You've got a little one that needs you to be able
right,
to
Right.
be mobile.
right,
So
yeah.
that's what's important.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason people say, a lot of people's asked me, why don't you get a stunt double? And I've told them this 100 times. I think I've spoke with each of you two about this
Yes, you
privately.
did. Yeah.
The
Mm-hmm.
reason I do my own stunts, if you enjoy my character, enjoy what I'm doing, I want you to know it's 100% me.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
It's no other character.
Right.
So, I take stunt work just as serious as I do acting,
Mm-hmm.
because it brings so much of that character.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's going to
Right.
be hard to say goodbye to the stunts, but
Yeah.
I promise my daughter and I promise myself the end of 2026 will be the end of all the
Stunts.
crazy stunts. Right.
Yeah. And
Good.
that's
Good for
good.
you
And
though.
you had said that
Yeah.
just this last movie that you got done with, they'd made you a special harness, and that you had let the next people know for the movies that you're doing that you may need the same thing.
Yes. It's called a weighted rig, a weighted
Okay.
harness, a weighted rig, and cables and special tools like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
that's just less stress on your back and
On
your,
my back and my
yeah.
Yeah.
neck. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Right.
Good.
Right. Well, thank God that they have that.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. And that shows you how far movies has come. Because back in the 80s and the 70s and stuff like that,
Yeah.
my hat is off to all them people. They had to
Mhm.
actually, they had no comfort zone. They had to
Right.
actually just do it. There's
Yeah.
actually there's a federation for wounded stuntmen. Not a
Wow.
federation, a foundation. I'm sorry, a
Mm-hmm.
foundation for
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
wounded stuntmen. Yeah, yeah.
Good.
wow.
It's a
Good.
great cause. I donate to it
Good. That's
because
Yeah,
one
awesome.
my
day,
gosh.
because I even say one day that could be me.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep. So
Exactly.
yeah.
Well, I'm glad you're giving it up at the end of
Yeah.
this year. So,
Yeah,
Exactly.
it's going to be a bitter pill to swallow, and it's going to be hard. But my last film, as far as a lot of action goes, is coming up soon, and that'll be my goodbye to the danger zone.
okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
Better,
there's
mister.
always that point of going through something. And when it does end, yeah, it's a little bittersweet, but then
yeah,
you get to look forward to new ways of doing things.
Yeah.
you do,
So
you
it's a
do.
challenge. It's
Yes,
more of a challenge.
it
So
is.
be willing to say, okay, I'm good with
Mhm.
this. Let's let
Yeah,
this go. And
yeah,
now, okay, goody. What do I get to do now? So
right.
it's a
Exactly.
changing of perspective.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, I want to be able to walk my daughter down the aisle and
Right.
give her away. And it's just every wrestler, race car driver, movie star, they have a number, and
Hmm.
they
Hmm.
don't know that number, but they got a number. And when
Hmm.
they realize that number's coming close to them,
Yeah.
they start really thinking and reflecting back.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But if you
Wow.
ask me if I would do it all again, through all the broken bones and everything, in a heartbeat, in a
Yeah.
heartbeat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
Well,
Yeah.
and then our body also tells us when it's time to be
Yeah.
done. Yeah,
Yeah.
Right.
you can no
Right.
longer do this anymore.
Yeah. Because in my heart and mind, I'm Superman.
Yeah.
My body tells me I'm a retard.
Oh no, no, you're not.
Know the feeling. God dang, I know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the little
Yeah.
soul that could.
I
Oh
I
my
used
gosh.
yeah,
Oh,
I used to say I miss the days when snap, crackle, and pop were noises coming from my cereal.
exactly.
Right? Oh, we don't know anything about that.
Uh-huh. That's nah, not at
We
all.
resemble that remark.
I'm with you, honey. I'm with you 100%.
Yeah.
Oh my
I'm
goodness.
I wake up every day and feel everything from my past.
Yeah, exactly. And
But
I
Yeah.
never thought I was that
what
hard
one
on.
hell of a life.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly. But I never thought I
Yeah.
was that hard on my body. But then I kind of look back and I'm thinking, oh, all those four by four rims and four
Yeah.
wheelers and three
Oh
wheelers
yeah.
and
Yeah.
yeah, because I hung
And
with
you
the
don't
boys.
and that's what I'm saying. You don't even realize my hat's off to people like y'all because y'all do y'all's own stunts too. You just don't do it in front of a camera,
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
you know?
No, no,
If you
felling a tree by myself, you know.
yeah.
yeah.
Most of mine were done when
Exactly.
I was drunks.
Oh, no, mine's always been about my planting and putting the
Yeah,
Yeah.
garden in. And I'm like, I'm still doing that stuff,
yeah,
but we all
exactly.
pay that
Yeah,
price.
Right.
we
Right.
all feel it. Oh
Yep.
my
Yeah.
goodness. Well,
Yeah.
are you and I don't want to push you into anything, but did you still want to reveal your character? That
I
you're
do.
not okay.
I do want to reveal my character. I'm ready. He's coming along. He's almost 100%.
Okay.
So I will say you're gonna get him very, very soon. Uh, I can't wait. Matter of fact, I've been talking to Obsolete, and he said this literally. You crazy bastard! Why haven't I been on the show yet?
Oh no, he's mad
So
because he was at the barber getting his hair done. Is his hair?
exactly, his hair's not done yet, but he wants to come on
See.
the show. He wants to come on the show with his hair, though.
Oh, okay. Well, he's more than welcome to come on the show. We would love to have him. So you just
You
Yeah,
would?
have Obsolete give me a call and
I will. I will definitely do that.
all right, my
Uh,
dears. Well,
yeah,
thank you very much for all your
you so
information. It was great. We will have you on again soon.
definitely.
And thank you to everybody that came by to
Yeah,
check Mr. Isaac out. We will
yeah.
be talking soon, and I love you guys.
I love you.
Love you
Stick around.
too.
Like, comment, and subscribe.